this year's Heritage Month could be very significant to the Ramotshere Moiloa region and its citizens, as we might witness a long overdue unveiling of a Gopane 4 memorial. It will add to the tourist attractions which complete the liberation route, unpacking domestic tourism for Ramotshere Moiloa in particular. The locals there are questioning the erection of the 1957 Women's Pass Law protest statue. Our reporter Refiloe Seboko joining us now from Zeerust. Refiloe, bring us the bare bones of this particular story. What exactly is at issue here, and what seems to be the disquiet about?
Well, what's an issue, Xoli, I can tell you that is the issue of the monument, the statue that you're seeing behind me. Residents of Zeerust Lihuruti are questioning as to why it's not of the Lihuruti women, but it is indeed that of Lilian Ngoyi. They are also questioning the state of the statue, saying that the department does not seem to be maintaining it, and therefore making sure that it's in a state where it will be able to attract tourists, and also seen that it is also a heritage site. It needs to be maintained. But I'm joined here, Xoli. I'm going to welcome Kagiso Legobe. He is a tour operator, and he's also in questioning the state of heritage sites in the Northwest Province. Kagiso, thank you so much and welcome to Newzroom Afrika. You have an issue about the heritage sites, in particular one of them being this one. Tell us more.
Yeah, thank you very much, Fifi. As you know that we are tour operators, we are from Northwest, we particularly here in Lihuruti, whereby we know heritage is something which we are very rich of. And then at the moment, as we celebrate Heritage Month, as tour operators, we are actually having a crisis and questioning this issue of our heritage site not being taken care of. You can see the example with this one. It's not only this one. It's actually a few of them which we're going to go around. The challenge that we have as tour operators is that our responsibility is to market, is to sell this heritage site to the tourists, whether it's for domestic tourism or it's for international tourism, inbound or outbound market. And then there's nothing we can sell. We cannot sell a heritage site like this. This was launched last year by the Premier. And then now, since then, nothing has been done here. As you can see, if the fire can start now, this thing is going to be dark the following day. And as tour operators, we need to package, market and sell our products. We have this statue, we've got your Peace Monument, all of the monuments we're going to go to. You see the state of Onkgopotse gravesite. You'll see when we get to Gopane and all that. And we are just saying to all those who are responsible to ensure that these heritage sites are taken care of. Please, that's all we want as tour operators and as travel agents. We want them to be in good condition so that we bring tourists here, so that the tourists can come and pay us, so that we create the jobs and ensure that we grow the economy through our product development. As product owners, I've been in tourism for almost 10 years now. And by the way, an award-winning tour operator. And for me, not to package my own area, which is Ramotshere, it's a serious disgrace. And we are fighting, every day that our tourism board and our local municipality who are in charge of these heritage sites, they're doing injustice to them and to us. And then we would like to say, it's high time. We cannot, it's not right that we always have to go to places like Hertebia, Sun City, Taung, and everywhere. Well, Lihuruti has been neglected. And I think it's high time that, we must speak out and say, it's now almost the 24th of September. We're trying by all means to activate this place. Through radio, through promos, we're spending our own money. But what is our department and all the stakeholders from the government doing?
Let's talk about it remaining very significant for residents of Luhuruti, you as a tour operator, amongst others that you work with. How do you make sure that with all the challenges that you are facing, it still remains an area where tourists can be interested in visiting and looking into the heritage sites and also exploring what Luhuruti is?
Yeah, you see, one other thing people must understand is Luhuruti. You know, we are the gateway to SADC. This was the route which was used for liberation struggle personnel to go to Botswana, to Malawi and other places, to Zambia and other places. And we're supposed to be positioned as such and be marketed as such. And then now we are trying. You know, if you check my Facebook page from the first, I've been covering Luhuruti. If you go to radio now, you'll get the promo of the festival we're trying to do. All those kind of things. We're doing our best as tour operators, but even last year we have to fight because all these other places were included on the program of tourism month. We are not included. You know, this is the place which Mandela was harbored when she crosses here. This is the place where Jacob Zuma was arrested. This is the place where the woman protest march in 1957 was done. We're going to Gopane 4 now, where Van Rooyen has shot 4 people when there was a meeting at the coast. We've got a Refiloe Seboko, whereby there was a fight between Bahuruti and the Boers, and there was a peace treaty which happened there. We've got Unpacking. You know, in 1970, we know his famous speech. In 1973, we know what happened to Botswana. And all those, we've got icons. Ramotshere is one of the people who really made sure that we get the liberation we are in today. And with all that not being documented and being sold, what are we selling? We're going with the hashtag of saying we are heritage is our pride. And every time when our tourism board and other stakeholders, they will go to Sun City, they'll go to Durban, they'll go to Gauteng. Now they'll spend the whole week and spend million in Taung. What about us? That's my problem.
Let me thank you so much for your time. He is a tour operator, and he's also mentioning the issue of the Gopane 4. It is a village near Luhuruti just here. Maybe just to go back, this is when 62 years ago, 4 people were gunned to death in Gopane village in Moiloa Reserve. And we've also managed to track down one of the families. And as we'll be moving from here to Gopane, we'll be able to chat with them on how they want that area to have a monument in commemorations of those 4 that were killed for 62 years ago.
Refiloe Seboko, thank you very much for that update. Very, very important matter on this tourism month.